Is this day one of a 9-month election campaign? Mike Baird takes his power lines for train lines deal on the road. Good evening, Juanita Phillips with ABC News. Faster trains, wider roads, better schools and hospitals. The Premier has begun his long election pitch based on $20 billion worth of new projects. But it's all riding on the proposed electricity asset sale. The Premier says it'll transform the state, but the opposition says he's holding a gun to voters' heads. Labor says the community will pay for the spending spree through higher power bills. Nick Dole reports.
The race is on. Mike Baird has 9 months to sell his plan to turbocharge the state's infrastructure, go-karting in the Illawarra and train spotting in Sydney with cash to splash.
This is an amazing opportunity for this great city.
What yesterday does is provide a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, let's face it.
The Premier and Transport Minister started the day in Bankstown, the first stop on a new line linking the southwest to the city and beyond. The trains will be driverless and there'll be no timetables. In peak hour, there'll be up to 30 trains an hour in each direction, supposedly running at 98% reliability.
That vision is no longer a hope, it is no longer a dream. It will become a reality if we win the next election.
A new harbour tunnel and 5 new stations will take pressure off existing CBD stops. Another at Barangaroo is still on the table.
We absolutely think it's an obvious one to look at.
Construction set to start in 2 to 3 years, but the government won't give even a rough completion date.
Mike Baird is simply putting up an infrastructure mirage to try and get this dud deal through.
Will it happen? Absolutely it will.
The government's refusing to put a price tag on the new rapid transport line, but the Premier insists the sale of the poles and wires will deliver more than enough cash. There would be several billion more in the kitty had the Nationals not blocked the sale of regional provider Essential Energy.
They knew it was a dud deal and they stood up, but the fact is that anyone who believes that you're only going to see 49% of this sold is living in a fool's paradise.
The Premier says any further privatisation is in the hands of the Parliament. Nick Dole, ABC News.